Tom, you were right. This really is the new Kia Sportage.
The new Kia Sportage. Trust your eyes.
The southern Turkish coast is intoxicating. The incredible sun-splashed scenery distracting to say the least. But those who survived elimination at stage 3 want more than just a few snapshots from their trip to the Turkish Riviera, especially after braving the heat and tricky winds leading to upsets. The bigger the names, the harder they fell this week, making way for new faces in the finals here on Konyaaltı Beach in Antalya, where there is a lot to take in. But the sightseeing has to wait. There's work to be done as the river continues flowing on World Archery's World Cup Tour. Wherever you happen to be in this world watching, merhaba, hola, ni hao, bonjour, merhaba, konnichiwa, grietzi, privyet, shalom, guten tag, dzień dobry, buongiorno, good day mates, homseo, and welcome to the third of 4 stops here on the Outdoor World Cup circuit, stretching from spring through summer and ending with the World Cup finals in Lausanne come September. Along with Great Britain's Naomi FOLKARD, I'm Carl ARKY, back on Konyaaltı Beach for more recurve competition featuring names like Kim Woo-jin, Furukawa Takahuru, and Cheng Ming. Naomi, Japan and Korea, those countries have shots at multiple medals this afternoon.
Yeah, we've got a big stronghold from Korea and Japan, as you said, here today.
So an opportunity for a lot of medals to be handed out. It's going to be very much an Asian affair out here this afternoon. You've shot out here before. You were in the mixed team competition last year. Do conditions change very much from the morning to the afternoon?
It looks like it's windier today, so that could have a big bearing on how it feels for the archers who shot on the ground this morning. But the practice field is as open as the competition field, so it should be fair for both archers.
How about the heat? Does fatigue set in at some point in time?
I think that all the archers here, they're athletes, they should be able to cope with the heat.
And they've had to do it during the week, during eliminations, and get ready for that. Of course, some of the archers you'll see here this afternoon will be competing for the 2nd and 3rd time today. Some of them competed this morning in the team competition, and we'll see some in mixed team competition as well as individual competition in the medal matches this afternoon. Now, in mixed teams, 2 athletes. We've got male and female, 1 per country. Competition plays out over 4 sets. 2 arrows per competitor per set, so each team takes 16 shots to decide the winner. We now use the set system for recurve mixed team competition to determine the outcome. They'll award 2 points for winning a set, 1 point for splitting a set, and the first of 5 total points is your winner. All right, let's meet the first team in the mixed team bronze medal match, and this, of course, is the team from Japan, seated 3rd after the ranking rounds this week. Japan having a good week, blanking Malaysia 6-0 and Kazakhstan by the same score before dropping a 6-2 decision to the team from China. On your left, Hayakawa Ren, who won a team medal this morning, as did her teammate Furukawa Takahuru. Takahuru, 29 years old, and Hayakawa Ren, 26 years old. And they'll take on a very, very talented team from Korea. Of course, I think that almost goes without saying, doesn't it, Naomi?
Yeah, they're dominant in every discipline now.
And they're competing in compound as well, too. Yesterday, they had the first male Korean compound archer win a gold medal, so they're coming on in that discipline as well. So Korea, #1, seeded #1 after the ranking rounds. Lee Tok-young on the left and Kim Woo-jin on the right, teaming up here. They worked together this week and scored a 6-2 win over Ukraine, beat Great Britain in a shoot-off, and lost a shoot-off with India. So they were tested by both Great Britain and by India, and they wind up in the bronze medal match. The first bronze medal match in the World Cup season was in Shanghai. Great Britain defeating Chinese Taipei. Congratulations on that.
Thank you.
And in Medellin, stage 2, it was India knocking off Mexico 5-1. Atanu Das teaming up with Bombayla Devi Lashram, whom we will see in the mixed team gold medal match in just a few moments. But Kim Woo-jin starts things off with a 10.
That's a good start. They're going to be happy with that.
Excellent start. These two were out here this morning competing in team competition, picking up medals. Kim Woo-jin getting a silver medal.
9.
And the same goes for Lee Tok-young. Actually, Kim Woo-jin got a gold medal, excuse me. Now, Ren Hayakawa starts things off well for Japan, followed by Furukawa Takahuru.
That's an 8.
So that one leaked out into the 8 ring. And immediately Korea with the advantage, up by 3. Here in the first set.
10.
I'd say he's dialed in.
He knows where to aim, that's for sure.
What do you like about their style?
It's very fluid. It looks very easy, doesn't it? And their execution of the shot is excellent.
I've learned that anybody who makes anything look easy has worked an awful lot to do that.
That's for sure, yeah. They train very hard.
So Korea finishes with 38 out of a possible score of 40 in this first set. And Japan trying to fight back. Hayakawa Ren with a nice shot.
They can't catch up to win the set or even tie it. But it's a good practice array for them.
And a 9.
So Furukawa fires a 9. And as Naomi FOLKARD just mentioned, there was no possibility of catching up to win that set. So 2 points go to Korea in this mixed team bronze medal match. Glad to have you with us here on Archery TV this afternoon or this evening or this morning, wherever you happen to be in this wide world, which, by the way, today is Father's Day in many countries around the world, so we want to wish all the dads out there a happy Father's Day. Glad you're spending part of it with us here on Archery TV. As we bring you stage 3 from the beach. It is a day at the beach for many, many Turks on a hot afternoon in June. But no day at the beach for these archers. A lot of work to be done under the searing sun on the Mediterranean coast. This is the first of 6 matches we'll be bringing you this afternoon. We'll have the mixed team gold medal match, followed by the women's gold and bronze medal matches and the men's gold and bronze medal match. Good look at Kim Woo-jin, #1 in the world in 2011, did not compete on the World Cup circuit last season, but he has come back strong, picked up a team gold medal and an individual bronze at stage 2 Medellin just last month.
Good shot, nice.
10 points, dead center.
So Hayakawa Ren a team bronze medalist in London. Gets Japan off to a good start, leading by,
7.
well, the 7's not going to help.
He knew it was going to go there.
Now, he's been going right, hasn't he?
On the upper
Yeah.
inside.
Maybe he's aiming off too much for the win.
So now Kim Woo-jin.
10.
And Kim Woo-jin picking up where he left off this morning. So much confidence to go along with so much talent. Good look at Lee Tuk-young.
10.
Back-to-back 10, so again, Koreans with the advantage.
One error on the 10 ring so far for Korea.
Already leading 2-0 in the match.
I think the Koreans have had a lot of close matches, having 2 shoot-offs, so they're going to be here very determined to win that bronze
And a
medal.
9.
左 9.5
9, just out of the 10.
A little bit better that time for Furukawa Takahuru, who won a team gold medal in Shanghai to start off the World Cup campaign back in April. Also won a team silver in Antalya last year. But Kim Woo-jin is relentless.
They're on fire.
10, 10, 10 for Korea. Even Japan has to smile at that.
Lee Tuk-young, 25 years old. In 2007, she took home a team gold medal from Antalya. Now has taken dead aim on a mixed team gold medal here in 2014.
Really excellent shooting.
So the Koreans come out and looks like they mean business, Naomi.
They certainly do. I think
Japan will have to win the next 2 sets.
losing the
to
semi-final,
push
they
Japan.
were very upset with that, so they're here very determined.
And that kind of crossed my mind too when I saw that, the fact that they lost to India. First of all, losing in the semifinal, losing in a shoot-off, it doesn't normally sit well with anybody, particularly the Koreans.
Yeah.
Let's hear it for
They were
your
in tears, to be fair. But, you know, they've been able to pick themselves up. They've had a couple of days practice, and they're here to be business.
Regrouped, refocused, and you can tell as they lead 4-0, and apparently trying to make very quick work of the Japanese team here in the mixed team bronze medal match. Once again, Great Britain won stage 1 in the bronze medal competition. In Medellin, it was India taking the mixed team bronze medal, and now Korea trying to take the bronze medal here. The Japanese team, with their fans holding out hope. But unless they get it turned around in a hurry, it's going to fade away fast, but you can't outshoot much better than that.
Yeah, I mean, she looked quite nervous. Her front arm was shaking a little bit, but she made it a strong shot.
Hayakawa Ren, beautiful shot. She took the team bronze medal at stage 1 in Shanghai.
Good.
Back-to-back 10s for Japan. As Furukawa picks up the dime. Kim Woo-jin answering the shot by Hayakawa Ren.
Another arrow exactly in the
Almost a perfect
center.
shot.
Put better there by hand. Incredible.
And here's Lee Tuk-young, who teamed up with Oh Jin-yek to win stage 2 in Medellin last month. She also picked up a team bronze medal down in Colombia as well. A lot of hardware to bring back home to Korea. He's just a little bit off with the 9, so Japan with the 1-point advantage here in the third set, and they keep the heat on.
They've got a chance to win this set now.
step.
A 10 right here would put it out of reach.
10 will clinch the set. It is an 8.
Spoke too soon.
Yeah.
So Korea with a chance to win the match. pick up 2 more points, win in straight sets. All they need to do is tie this set, split the points, pick up 1 more point, but it's going to take a 10 to win. 10 points right here would give them the 1 point they need, the 1 set point they need to win the match and the bronze medal. Lee Tuk-young with a 9. So we play on. She needed 10, she got the 9, and so Japan survives to fight at least one more round, 1 more set. And we continue on here. It's now 4-2 in favor of Korea. Korea winning the first 2 sets. Japan takes the second set.
The way she's been shooting today, we might start calling Hayakawa 10.
Great look at the scenery. Wonderful venue, wonderful location here in Antalya on the beach in Antalya, Turkey, where World Archery has been coming for many, many years. By the way, I'm reminded that at the end of today's session, we'll have a presentation for the Longines Prize for Precision. And at this stage, it goes to the men's recurve division. But back to the action right now. Hayakawa Ren. Japan fighting for its life. And Ren with a 9. Furukawa.
10.
And it looked like he wasn't happy when he released the shot.
No,
Nothing wrong with the result.
he might be a little bit relieved.
So Kim Woo-jin continues to do what Kim Woo-jin does.
Shot a lot of 10s in this match.
Lee Tuk-young with the 10 that she was hoping for a moment ago, but she gives her team the edge. Korea up by 1 midway through this 4th set. A set Japan absolutely positively has to have
Good shot.
to keep this going. Now, you thought it was a good shot.
I did. Well, you can have a good shot that goes in the gold. You know, the wind can change just a little bit.
Japan really needs a 10 here. It is a 9.
They needed a 10 to really apply the pressure to Korea. Now Korea only needs 2 9s to win this. Actually, a 9 and an 8 would do it. Kim Woo-jin, I think, has something else in mind.
9.
Well, 9. One of the few times he's been outside the 10 ring.
So now they just need an 8 to win.
The woman who was second in the world back in 2007 wraps it up for Korea as Korea wins another medal. This one is bronze. So now they have the men's gold medal, they have the women's silver medal, and the mixed team bronze medal. It's a very nice set.
Yeah, we've got one of everything.
One of everything. Gold, silver, now bronze.
And probably some more to do.
And there is more work to be done. We have not seen the last of the team from Korea. They will be featured prominently this afternoon as the day goes along. But in very workmanlike fashion, Kim Woo-jin and Lee Tuk-young. It took them 4 sets to get it done, but they win by the final score of 6-2. And that's against a very good team from Japan.
Oh yeah, they're world class. All the teams that make the finals here are world class.
Talk about that last year. You made the mixed team bronze medal match. Great accomplishment for you.
It was a really close match. It was before we didn't have sets last year, and I think we lost by just 1 point. So I shot with Ash Morgan against Mexico, and it was a great match. Really enjoyed ourselves, and we shot great.
And the experience of working your way through eliminations, that's the real process, isn't it?
Yeah, the more of a habit you can make of winning matches, whether it's in the team or individual, it's going to help your confidence for the future, like the Olympics.
When you're in that elimination process, you're not thinking about getting to the beach necessarily, are you? You're focused on that match and maybe the next match that you have to compete in.
No, and we're only ever thinking of one match at a time, one set at a time, 1 hour at a time. You're really focused on what you have to do on the here and the now.
So all of a sudden, you wake up and you realize, hey, we're going to the beach.
Yeah, it's great. And then all of a sudden, you're standing on the shooting line and you're in that match.
And it happens quickly, doesn't it?
It does. The matches here, when you're competing in them, it feels like seconds. I mean, it might be 20 minutes, 25 minutes, but to the archers there, it feels like...
blink of an eye.
Yeah.
Naomi FOLKARD from Great Britain, great recurve. Archer joining us here on Archery TV for this afternoon's mixed team and individual matches. And we continue on now with the mixed team gold medal match. This should be interesting. It's going to be China and India. That's the team from India, seeded 5th after the ranking rounds. Bombaila Devi Laishram, 28 years old, teaming up with Jayanta Talukdar, who is also 28 years old. So 2 experienced archers for India out here today. Of course, Deepika Kumari not on the Indian team right now. She's recovering from a wrist injury. But Bombaila Devi Laishram has shot very, very well and should be in top form here against China, which comes out seeded 2nd after the ranking rounds. China this week won a shoot-off with the United States, defeating Jake Kaminsky and Jennifer Hardy, then scored a 3-set victory over Italy and defeated Japan 6-2. The duo shooting for China today. On your left, Wong Yuting, who had an emotional morning in that women's gold medal match, and she's teamed up with Vong Gong, a 29-year-old who was ranked in the top 100 back in 2007. So he has experience. Fong Yuting, 24 years old. Fong was the archer who shot last for China this morning. Shot a 7. She needed an 8 in the shoot-off to win it for China. She shot a 7, so they had to go to the measurement, the closest to the target. And she was very relieved, let's just put it that way, when she found out that her team had won.
Oh, yeah, she would be. She'd have been quite upset with herself for shooting a 7.
There were tears of joy and relief.
Yeah.
So a shot at another medal for Fong Yuting. And Vong Gong up to the line to shoot his first shot of the day.
Excellent. Great start.
Looks like he's been shooting all day. Comes right out of the chutes with a 10. Now Fong Yuting.
10.
Ooh, I think that's a 9.
You think that's a 10?
Sorry.
No, I think it's a 9.
Actually,
Yeah.
it's a liner, so it could be a 10. We'll find out.
Still a good start, though.
Bombaila Devi Laishram, ranked 19th in the world.
There's a 10.
Solid shot. Good start for India. Now Jayanta Talukdar, who won a mixed team silver medal in Shanghai last year.
Okay, no problem.
2012, stage 3 in Ogden and stage 2 in Antalya. Also won mixed team silver medals, so he excels in this event. Back to China now, Vong Gong.
9.
左脚，
Just a little bit left.
收住啊，2接，左脚，左好久，前手稍微硬了点。
10. 10 points.
Great focus and concentration.
So China,
Nicely done by the woman who won a team gold medal at stage 1 in Shanghai 2 months ago, the first stage on our World Cup tour this year.
and they have it. They have
Leishram
taken that set
just a
to
tad
finish
high.
it.
Yeah, they both need to move their sights.
After a 9 from India.
To Lukdar.
In fact, with Jay
Solid
Chen
goal.
there,
That's better.
37 points on the board, so at least
So
a
to
1
Lukdar
point deficit for the team
with a nice
of
shot
India,
right there.
possibly 2, depending on the scoring for China's second shot.
But
The material at this point,
India comes up 1 point short,
and India shooting first
and the
for
People's
India.
Republic of China will take that first set 38-37. They'll pick up the 2 set points. You were talking about moving the sight. What would you suggest?
I'd have moved it up a few clicks, that's for sure.
Just a few
Yeah,
clicks?
Yeah,
Just some minor adjustments?
yeah, it's nothing huge.
And by the way, Naomi, it's always easier to make the calls from here than it is when you're out on the line.
Absolutely. They might have felt that it was them that made the shot go high rather than because of the external conditions. So
You're constantly having to adjust and constantly having to make decisions out there because conditions are changing all the time, right?
yeah, it looks like a steady breeze, but now and then there's the occasional gust that you might not be able to feel it so much from where they're standing because of the
Here
stand.
comes India to try to even the score.
So trailing 2-0, India will shoot first here in the second set. Bombaila Devi Leishram, who won a mixed team bronze medal in Medellin last month at stage 2.
She's still a little bit high, isn't she?
Simply drawing, easily.
And now to Lukdar, who was third at the World Cup finals in 2010. Has more than 20 World Cup medals to his credit in his career. So back-to-back 10s, India back in business.
Yeah, the Indian team are very experienced, both of them in finals. Won many medals between them.
And the nation seems to be developing more depth. Speaking of depth, Wong Gong shoots a 10. China with a lot of depth as well.
And a 9.
Hong Yu-Ting just a little off
1
center.
point advantage for India in the second set.
She was a team silver medalist in London. Picked up a team bronze medal here in Antalya 2 years ago. Going for the gold here in mixed team today.
10 points.
Nice shot by Devi Leishram. To put this set out of reach, and he does.
9-10 liner.
Or is it a 9?
That one's a 9.
Ooh, it looked close.
Yeah, I mean, if that other arrow wasn't there, then it may well have been a 10.
That's why it's not left moving this much. Best.
So China with the chance to tie in the set with a 10.
There's a 10.
And there is the 10.
They're going for it. There's another 10.
不着急，注意力收回来。
Jay's arrow, that last shot, struck another arrow shaft, but it looks like it's touching the line of 10 ring. There's an 8 for China.
Okay, so
Remembering the
it's
situation in material,
really academic.
India has taken the lead, or
Yeah.
rather has tied
India's
this
set.
match.
So the 2 points go to India, regardless of whether that one shot was on the line or not. And listening to George in the background, George, I think, thinks that may be on the line as well.
I will say as much as
We'll have to see.
We'll see,
fairly
yeah.
sure that arrow is touching.
But it's a moot
So
point,
India would won the
no
match
pun
anyway.
intended, as India certainly has enough points to win that set and tie the match up at 2
At a
all.
draw right now in this gold medal final.
So a good one going here in the mixed team gold medal match. In case you just joined us, Korea knocked off Japan in the first match of the afternoon in mixed team competition. Korea winning the bronze medal by the count of 6-2. Now it's China and India hooked up in this battle. Now at stage 1 in Shanghai, it was the United States blanking Mexico in the mixed team gold medal match. 6-0 the final score in that one 2 months ago. And then last month in Medellin, it was Korea defeating Brazil in 3 sets, 5-3. That time it was Lee Sung. Well, it may have been Lee Tuk Young. I believe it was. And Oh Jin Yek, who combined to win the mixed team gold medal. Tied up at 2-all. Wong Gong, who did not really compete internationally for about 8 years before entering 3 events in Shanghai in April. At stage 1, 2014, he's out for his first medal of the season, and he'll get one. Just a question of which color. Wong Gong shooting very well, puts up another 10.
And a 10.
As does his teammate Fong Yuting.
Hispanic is shooting brilliantly today.
So the gauntlet has been thrown down for the Indian team. Baila bombing away.
Good shot.
This is excellent shooting from these competitors.
Just simply drawing.
On a warm afternoon here in Antalya, they're keeping their cool, staying calm and composed, steady.
And an 8 low for
That one, though,
Antalya.
just a little bit low.
Kind of thing you might get from a little too much bottom finger, maybe.
The edge goes to China here in the 3rd set.
Starting to look a little bit nervous there, a little bit unsteady.
Yes.
But it doesn't matter. Keeps it strong.
Those nerves must be working for him.
It must be.
Good to have the adrenaline going, isn't it?
It is, yeah. You're quite short on time here. Just in time.
And a 9. So China
Fong
mathematically
Yuting
has
with a
taken
9,
this set.
39
They lead
points,
this match
and they will
4-2.
take this set. It's out of reach. Even 2 10s right now by India, not enough to catch the Chinese team in this set. But as you said before, Naomi, it's a good chance to maybe experiment a little bit, get some good shots, work on your shot, try to dial it in a little bit better.
Yeah, you can have the confidence to know that it doesn't matter, just go for a really good strong shot,
And
and
an
it will give you
8-9
confidence for the following set.
And you can learn something from every shot, can't you?
Win the next set outright
Yeah,
before
it's just
a shoot
help
off.
them settle in. They can learn a little bit from the conditions as well.
So the set does indeed go to the People's Republic of China. Fong Yuting and Wong Gong winning that one 39-36. So they pick up the 2 set points and they go back ahead in the match 4-2. China on top.
Very strong is sit up. So now time making. Then sit up here.
If you were the coach right now, what would you be advising?
Any no take, just simply drawing.
To relax,
Simply drawing easily.
enjoy their shots, and just focus on executing a strong shot. That's all they can do now.
Good look at those targets, 70 meters away. There's your score, 4-2, China trying to wrap up a gold medal, and they can do that by splitting the set. They don't necessarily have to win this set outright.
World Cup 3rd stage of Antalya.
That's not the case for India. They absolutely have to win this set to keep this party going. So Bambaila Devilaishram, who picked up team gold medals at stage 3 in Medellin and at stage 4 in Wrocław last year,
Also need to start down.
and a surprising 8.
So drawing is easily drawing.
Needs a little help right now from Jayanta Talukdar, her teammate.
9.
And it's not forthcoming.
It's opened the door for China.
Eight.
And 8 for Wang Gong.
没关系啊。
Well, maybe the wind is doing something to the arrows because all of them have been a little bit low the last set.
We'll find out if Fong Yuting can solve the mystery.
She's looking a little bit nervous as well.
9.
下脚。
Both teams shooting low.
A lot of shots low, none of them in the 10 ring on the first 4 shots.
Triply drawing.
Here in the 4th set. So we're all even at 17 points apiece, and India still has a chance.
9,
Also
again low.
down. Also down.
Devi Laishram low again.
She's just moved to sight there,
So confident drawing.
hoping that she'll be able to shoot another set.
Two.
A 10 would be conspicuously useful. That is an 8.
All
Now
arrow
the
down,
8
yeah.
may seal their fate. We'll see.
China could settle this in the next 2 shots.
All down, all your groups, all down this group.
At this level of competition, you go for the jugular. Wang Gong
7.
with a 7.
没事。小芳，
And
盯
he
住了
feels
啊
the
把
pain.
动作做完整了，相信自己。
Again, they're quite low on time. Just 5 seconds left.
Need a 10 to tie and win it. Got it!
Nice.
How about that? That 7 will be quickly forgotten now.
Yeah.
Mixed team event.
He'll just be relieved.
5 set points. Victory for China.
But Fong Yuting bails out her teammate Wang Gong. Of course, it was Fong Yuting who this morning thought that she had perhaps lost the gold medal for her team in that shoot-off when she shot a 7 at the end of the match, and was so relieved to find out that her team was still going to win the gold medal. And here she comes through in the clutch after Wang Gong had shot the 7. She comes up with a beautiful shot for the 10 that tied the set, split the points, and China ends up winning it by the score of 5-3. But a well-played match that went 4 sets. India giving China a battle, but in the end, China comes through and gets the win. Clutch shot.
As we're about to get started with our Recurve women's individual.
And there's one relieved man.
He's looking very happy right now.
He's much happier than he was about 60 seconds ago.
Yeah.
It's funny how life can change that quickly.
It is. Sport can, turn around in seconds.
And in the blink of an eye, all of a sudden, you snatch victory from the jaws of, well, I don't know if they were headed for defeat, but they may have been headed for a shoot-off. In any case, they will not have to do that. Now we'll take a look at the step ladder and how the folks got to the semifinals and then into the medal matches that you'll see this afternoon. Gold medal match, it'll be Cheng Ming against Shanghai Jin. That'll be coming up in just a little while. But first, we will reset the stage here in Antalya, and we'll get set for the women's bronze medal match. Now in the individual matches, again, we use the set system. We'll have 5 sets though, 3 arrows per archer per set from 70 meters. 2 points awarded for winning the set, 1 point for the tie. First archer to score 6 or more points wins the match and the medal. If there is a tie, we'll have a 1 arrow shoot off. Closest to the center wins the medal. Checking the Women's World Cup rankings before we get started. Elena Richter's on top with 30 points, followed by Shungda Somi with 25. Aida Roman has 23. Lisa Unru Zhujing tied up in 4th place with 21 points. Natalia Erdinayeva with 18 is in 6th place. followed by Zhu Hyun-jung with 15 points, and Keito Ayano of Japan also with 15 points. And look who's back for the women's bronze medal match. Not much time to turn around and get set for Hayakawa Ren of Japan, who was just out here moments ago for the mixed team bronze medal match. Failed to pick up a medal there, so she'll try it again here in the women's bronze medal match. Hayakawa Ren, 26 years old, ranked 79th in the world. And this is her first head-to-head meeting with Zhu Hyun-jung of Korea, who is seeded 3rd after the ranking rounds. Hayakawa Ren, by the way, seeded 8th after the ranking rounds this week. Hayakawa Ren, by the way, a 7-3 win over Lee Tok-young in 5 sets during eliminations. She lost 7-1 in 4 sets to Cheng Ming of China in the semis. Zhu Hyun-jung of Korea, a 6-2 victor over Russia's Tatiana Segina in the quarterfinals, and then lost 6-5 in a semifinal shoot-off with her teammate, Shanghai Jin. So there are the vital numbers, the vital stats on Zhu Hyun-jung. So Korea versus Japan one more time. At stage 1 in Shanghai was Aida Roman winning the women's gold medal, defeating Keito Ayano of Japan 7-1. And in Medellin, it was Zhu Hyun-jung of Korea outlasting Natalia Erdinaeva of Russia 6-4. So Zhu Hyun-jung trying to win back-to-back gold medals, or excuse me, back-to-back medals, I should say. Back-to-back bronze medals, to be precise. Starts off with a 9, countered by a 10. Right on target. As is Hayakawa Ren. Wow. Very close.
9. It looks like unofficially Ren Hayakawa has taken the first.
Maybe too soon to call this one.
Yeah, we've got a couple of liners in there. I think we're going to get another excellent match though. A lot of 10s.
So Hayakawa Ren starts off with the 2-10, then the 9, 29 points. And we will wait to see what the judges say about the one shot. Is it a 9 or is it a 10? The third shot of that first set for Zhu Hyun-jung, who, by the way, shot a Robin Hood during practice down in Colombia and Medellin. How many of those have you seen in your career?
In practice, they happen quite regularly.
Do they?
Yeah.
Okay, it did go the way.
Not for mere mortals like us.
She's got the 2 set points, so as we proceed, Ms. Zhu shoots first on
Zhu Hyun-jung picked up a team bronze medal in Medellin last month, just missed out on an individual bronze medal at stage 2 in Colombia. She's 32 years old, ranked 6th in the world, was #1 back in 2010, and won a world title in 2009. Zhu Hyun-jung.
Ooh, that's a bad shot.
And we will have to search for that one. It's a miss. Hayakawa Ren continues on, puts up 9. And now Zhu Hyun-jung has to recover. Put that miss behind her as best as she can.
The genius of the set play is this game is not over yet.
And because of the set system, all is not lost because of that missed shot on her first arrow. She finishes up the set with another, well, it's a 9. So 17 points. And all Hayakawa Ren has to do is put this one on the target and she'll take the set. And she does, 26-17, and we'll try to search with our cameras and find out where that arrow ended up.
They'll make more.
I imagine it would have been low. It was quite soft on the execution.
I thought I heard one of the coaches say something about it's under the target.
Yeah, it's quite possible.
But she's able to laugh it off as best. I suppose that's
That's all you can
as best
do.
you can, yeah. That has never happened to Naomi FOLKARD, has it? Never.
Might have.
Might have.
If the occasion gets to you and you're a little bit nervous, it can happen to the best of people.
Falls under the category of things happening. Things do happen. And so Ren Hayakawa has grabbed a commanding 4-0 lead in this women's bronze medal match.
She will be feeling a lot settled from the Korean archer because she stepped straight off the mixed team match straight into this one.
8 points.
Ju Hyun Jung.
Most of Boost Q zeros have been low.
Good shot.
9.
Falling behind is Ren Hayakawa, or excuse me, Hayakawa Ren shoots a 9.
Ten.
And that's more like it.
Nine.
Hayakawa Ren just needing a split in the set to pick up the bronze medal.
Oh, she's looking nervous. It's
9.
unusual.
Not quite as confident as you might expect. 10 will win it.
Victory for Hayakawa Ren of Japan.
And she gets the win.
I think
Or is it enough?
No, I think she
No,
tied the set.
She tied, but she still wins the match, though. No, that's right, 6 points. Excuse me.
So it's 5-1.
It is 5-1. Premature celebration on our part. So they'll split the set, they'll split the points. 1 point going to Ju Hyun Jung. It is the first to 6.
What can I say? I don't do that every day.
And so we will play on now. Hayakawa Ren, who missed out on a mixed team bronze medal moments ago.
Okay, Hayakawa Ren at match point now.
And this morning missed out on a women's bronze medal in team competition. So she's taking her 3rd shot at it here today. Has come up empty-handed on the first 2 chances. Trying to nail down the bronze medal here on her 3rd try.
She is looking very calm. She will be very determined to win a medal.
Down 5-1, Ju Hyun Jung
Good shot.
nails the 10. So they are raising the bar right now, here in the 4th set. Another 10.
Nine.
And Hayakawa Ren cannot match that 2nd shot.
And an 8.
She needs a 9 to win.
Yes, a 9 will win it.
Enough. There it is. And
there she has it. So she does get the 9. They split the set. She picks up the 1 more point that she needed, and now she can celebrate. It's a 6-1 victory for Hayakawa Ren of Japan, who on her 3rd try of the day, after missing out in women's team competition in the bronze medal match, and then missing a bronze medal in mixed team competition, she finally gets her bronze medal as she defeats Ju Hyun-jung of Korea by the final score of 6-1 in 4 sets. So persistence pays off, hard work pays off, and Hayakawa Ren, who was ranked 8th in the world, as high as 8th in the world back in 2012. She'll move up in the rankings now with this bronze medal victory here today. As you take a look at the scores through the 4 sets. And my math was wrong, it's actually 6-2. As 1 point also went to Ju Hyun-jung. But more importantly, that extra point went to Hayakawa Ren, gave her 6 points, that's all she needed. And on her first time back to Antalya and the Konyaaltı Beach in 3 years, she picks up a bronze medal. To go along with the team bronze medal she won in Shanghai. And of course picked up a mixed team silver medal in Shanghai in 2012. So Ren Hayakawa with an excellent resume. Adding to that resume as they change the target faces here on Konyaaltı Beach. So Japan picking up another medal. And we get set for our next match, the women's gold medal match.
Judge and coach is coming in for our match right now.
By the way, the points that are awarded for winning a medal, 18 points go to the bronze medalist, 15 to the archer in the bronze medal match who does not come away victorious. So they both pick up important World Cup points. And here in the gold medal match, the winner will receive 25 World Cup points. The silver medalist, 21 points. So both of these archers you're about to see could really catapult themselves into the picture in the World Cup rankings with only one more World Cup stop to go. That's in Wrocław, Poland, coming up in August. In the women's gold medal match, it will be China versus Korea one more time. And it will be Cheng Ming of China, seeded 13th after the ranking rounds. During eliminations, she scored a 5-set victory over Jung Da-so Mi in the quarterfinals and followed that up with a 6-5 win in a shoot-off with Ju Hyun-jung, winning the shoot-off 10-9. Now in the gold medal match, she'll face another Korean, Cheng Hai-jin, who was seeded 2nd after the ranking rounds. Cheng Hai-jin who's been out on this field already today. Very comfortable with the surroundings. Both of these archers have been out here today. And there you see the 27-year-old who's ranked 21st in the world. Joined the Korean national team in 2008. Surprisingly, as experienced as both of these archers are, this is the first time they've gone against each other in head-to-head competition. Is there anybody out there that you would love to shoot against that you haven't had the chance to yet?
Quite a few.
Anyone that comes to mind off the top?
I love to shoot against Koreans. It's a great opportunity and a good challenge.
It is a good challenge. So here's Cheng Hai-jin shooting first and shooting a 10. As we said, 21st in the world, 27 years old.
10 points.
And Cheng Ming of China.
She's looking very
Another
strong.
10. Looking very determined.
Yeah.
Eight.
These two took part in that thrilling gold medal match this morning here on Konyaaltı Beach.
10.
Cannot do it any better than that. Cheng Hai-jin takes the first set.
And a 10, but
Had it not been for that one shot for Cheng Ming, but that's all it takes.
That is all it takes. Any other time, she'd have probably been quite happy with that.
一定别着急撒放，知道吧？
Cheng Ming
回去感觉做好。
saw her team fall behind this morning, was able to come back, so I'm sure she takes some comfort in that, knowing that with the set system, there's always a chance. Right now, Cheng Haijin trying to stay focused. Cheng Haijin, 17th last month at stage 2 in Medellin. Did not compete at stage 1 this year. So she's after her first individual medal of 2014 and well on her way after taking the first set, leading 2-0. But a long way yet to go. I'm sure Cheng Ming will have something to say about this.
And a 9.
下9。
The 28-year-old Cheng Ming.
9.
Tied up in this set right now with Cheng Haijin.
8-9 liner, probably an 8.
前撑身体，把身体推住了，身体推住。
10.
Cheng Haijin taking advantage. After that 8 by Cheng Ming. Time to bear down.
9.
But Cheng Ming can only muster up a 9, 26 points.
整体有点偏左。
So an 8 will give the set to the Korean, and Cheng Haijin wraps up the set and takes a 4-0 lead.
So Ms. Chang of Korea.
Chang's execution is so strong. I'm a little bit envious.
Of the people of China
So am I.
is going to have to win the next couple of sets.
So Cheng Haijin won the first set, takes the second set, leads it 4-0,
前面的该
and has just come out shooting 10s, shooting beautifully
Couple.
as she's trying to go for the gold medal. It would be her first, as we said, individual medal here on the Outdoor World Cup campaign in 2014. Last year, she picked up a team and a mixed team bronze medal in Shanghai, then won a team gold medal here in Antalya at what was then stage 2. Went on to win a team silver medal at stage 4 in Wrocław, Poland, and then a team gold medal at the World Championships in Belek, just about 20 miles up the beach from where we are right now here in Antalya. Down 4-0, Cheng Ming. Maybe digging herself a hole right now.
9.
That shot was a little bit longer than her other ones. So, maybe she's getting a little bit tense.
9.
右下9，还是稍微偏低一点。
Cheng Ming still having trouble finding the center of that target.
Strong.
9 points.
But right now, Cheng Haijin letting her off the hook, at least momentarily. Could really use a 10, settles for the 9.
哦，还可以总体上，就是那
So the
劲儿
gold medalist from Istanbul in 2011 is at the mercy of Cheng Haijin, who can put it away, but it's a 9.
It's a 5-1 lead for Ms. Chang of Korea, which is Ms. Chang of
Chang
Canada.
there looked quite nervous. Her front arm was shaking a little bit.
2 consecutive
Maybe she
sets.
can,
Do you get a little bit nervous when you're on the verge of winning a match like that,
Oh.
closing it out?
Everybody does. I don't think they'd be human if they didn't.
Going through the mental drill right there.
She just needs to relax and concentrate on those strong shots that she was
Right
doing
after
at the
this gold
beginning.
medal final for the ladies, it'll be the gentlemen's bronze medal final.
So they split the set. The first point of the day for Cheng Ming, at least in this match, and it's a 5-1 lead for Cheng Haijin,
She must win the next
who
2
need
sets
only
outright.
split this set to wrap up the gold medal. In Shanghai, it was Elena Richter of Germany winning the gold. In Medellin, it was Jung Da Somi of Korea,
10 points.
blanking another German archer Lisa Unruh. Cheng Hai-jin trying to bring another gold medal to Korea. She's off to a good start, as is Cheng Ming. It's heating up on the beach.
8 points.
Now it cools off.
放开打，把自己放开了，不要小心翼翼的，动作该做做。
7.
It really cools off.
Wow.
혜진아, 중심 딱 잡고.
9.
右脚。
Okay, so a 10 will win the match for Cheng Hai-jin. It would give her a tie in the set, split the points, and give her 6 points, and she got it. She got it done.
人家第二次见稍微的。
She had a chance. The set before that was a little bit nervous, but here, put it away. Fires up the 10. So they tie in the set. They split the points. She gets to celebrate. It's time to party here on the beach. 27 points for Cheng Ming, 27 points for Cheng Hai-jin here in the 4th set. They split the points. And that 1 point was all Cheng Hai-jin needed to pick up the gold medal. Follow up on the performance by her teammate Jung Da-so-mi in Medellin last month. So the Korean domination continues as Cheng Hai-jin wins it 6-2.
3 of the 4 shooters participating.
You could just tell from the start, from the very get-go of that match, I thought Naomi, she had a very determined look about her. She was really focused and dialed in.
Yep, she was looking relaxed, but her shots were ever so strong, and probably a lot more consistent than the Chinese archers.
And maybe a little bit more motivated after not getting the gold medal this morning, too.
Yeah, probably.
Although silver's not bad.
I think the Koreans are hunting gold.
It is about gold, yeah.
So, all 4 of our
And going for as much gold as you possibly can get. So the women's matches are in the books, and we will set the stage now for the men's bronze and gold medal matches. Quickly looking at the World Cup rankings for the men. Lee Sung-young and Kikuchi Hideki stand atop the rankings with 25 points apiece, followed by Oh Jin-yek and Brady Ellison and Pierre Plion. They're all tied up for 3rd with 21 points. Khairul Anwar Mohammed of Malaysia, 6th place with 20. Then it's Kim Woo-jin in 7th place with 18 points. Now we get set for the men's bronze medal match. And this will feature Chen Xin-fu of Chinese Taipei, seeded 9th after the ranking rounds. Chen Xin-fu needed 5 sets to knock off the Netherlands' Rick van der Ven, taking the final and deciding set, 29-26, for a 6-4 decision in the quarterfinal match. Then in the semis, he came up just 1 point short in the 5th set and lost 6-4 to Florian Kalund of Germany. So that's the story on Chen Xin-fu. And here's the story on Furukawa Takahuru. He eliminated Oh Jin-yek in the quarterfinals, getting a little bit of revenge after losing to him in the gold medal match at the Olympics in London 2 years ago. He won the 5th set, 29-28, to gain a 6-4 win that went back and forth. Then in the semis, he would end up dropping the 5th and deciding set by the same score and lose the match to Kubon Chan by the 6-4 count. So good look at Furukawa Takahuru, 29 years old. We've seen him out here already in team competition and mixed team competition. So he's warmed up, he's ready to go. But it's the first time out today for Chen Xin-fu.
It is, so that's going to be quite an advantage for the Japanese archer. He's going to be settled, he'll know the environment. And
he's familiar with his surroundings. Chen Xin-fu stepping up to the line for the first time today as the shadows start to grow here across the shooting line on Kunialti Beach.
10,
Picks up where he left off.
10.
First shot of the day, right in the middle.
8 points on that shot.
一样哦，大胆做。
有。
And a 9.
可以哦，很好。
Slight advantage to the archer from Chinese Taipei.
Nine, just out of the 10 ring.
Chen Sin-fu with a chance to wrap up the first set. Which he does. Nicely done.
That's a great start for someone who's not shot here already.
Did not compete in team competition this morning or mixed team this afternoon. Chen Sin-fu, who was tested this week against Rick van der Ven and almost knocked off Florian Kalund of Germany, who we'll see in the gold medal match momentarily. A little bit more on Chen Sin-fu, 18 years old, ranked 54th in the world, was 39th last year. To date, has a mixed team bronze medal that he won at stage 4 in Poland last year. That's his best result in World Cup competition to this point. Started competing internationally in 2012, but has had somewhat limited exposure. This is only his third World Cup tournament and his first individual World Cup medal match. But he's handling himself quite well right now, and he's leading in the match 2-0.
Yeah, he looks confident, happy, and he's shooting great.
Set 8 points.
You could tell when he let it go.
Yeah, he knew.
He knew. You know, don't you?
Yeah.
But you can't get it back.
10 points.
Chen Sin-fu.
31哦。
Great camera coverage by our crew from Hit the Roof as Takahuru comes through with a 10.
很好。
9.
I think he's lucky to have that in the middle.
点抓好，大胆做就可以了。
Don't think he needed the coach to let him know that. He knew.
And a
Urakawa
9.
Takahuru.
27 points.
70哦。
Winds up with 27 in the set.
9 take the set. There it is. 9 points.
9 points. He takes the set.
4-0 in favor of Mr. Chen of Chinese Taipei. Mr. Furukawa
Chen
needs
Sin-fu
to, up his
of
set.
Taipei. Chen Sin-fu sitting in a great spot right now, leading 4-0 after taking the first 2 sets. A little bit surprising. I mean, from the standpoint that Furukawa Takahuru's been out here twice already.
Yeah, you'd expect the Japanese archer to be a lot more settled and probably shooting a little bit better than he is.
He has to at least tie this next set.
So dire straits right now for the Japanese archer, who's got his back against the wall, trailing 4-0. Really could use 2 points in this set. Starts off strong. Furukawa Takahuru, who won a team gold medal at stage 1 in Shanghai. Now back to Mr. Chen.
9.
19-5。
That one drifted a little bit left and a little bit high.
Ten.
来手。OK。
And you could see the 10 reflected in those sunglasses.
大胆哦。
XX。
Back in the center.
10 will lock in the set. It is a 10-10.
There it
Great
is.
shooting.
So
He locks it down, locks up the 2 points. Jensen Fu, no matter what he does, cannot catch Furukawa Takahuru in this set. So the 2 points do go to Furukawa Takahuru. And it is now 4-2 in favor of the archer from Taipei.
The archers always check the fletchings to make sure that there's no tears in them, which could have happened when the arrows hit the target.
Every single time?
Every single time.
Every single time.
Yeah.
What were we talking about before we went on the air today? Never assume?
That's true. Yep.
Never assume. Could be in the knock, could be the fletching.
Yep. And then the arrow could be in the floor.
And this sport is tough enough.
It is. You don't want a silly mistake like that to ruin your chances.
Yeah, and to cost you. Great look at the setting here, right on the beach. The Mediterranean Sea, about 50 yards away. It's packed today as the Turks have come out to enjoy a beautiful day in the sun and the wind, the breezes. Just an absolutely beautiful spot to come and vacation. If you've never been to Turkey, I heartily recommend it. The food is great, the weather is great, the beach is great, and so much to see and do.
It's looking strong.
Furukawa fires away.
Eight.
Could get interesting.
Yeah, could have a leveler.
Nice.
10-9 liner probably.
Furukawa is fully aware of that.
He does look steadier, a Japanese archer now. Stronger at full draw. That was not the best release.
Held a long, long time. Looks back at his coach.
We've got a draw.
And the man from Japan wraps up the set. We're tied at 4-all. How about that?
That's great, another 30. I think his last set he won with 30, did he not?
And 8 points to finish that one.
Pretty much all over the map right now and searching for an answer. So Jensen Fu from Taipei, who had a 4-0 lead, has seen that lead wiped out. We're all tied up now at 4-all. One of the archers appears to be getting stronger as the match goes longer, and the other one's starting to falter a bit.
Yeah, the occasion may be getting to Chen as he's not as experienced.
And you talked about the nerves at the end of the match when you're in a position to wrap up a match. That can kind of get to you.
It can, absolutely. If you're thinking about winning rather than thinking about shooting strong shots.
Who, to my knowledge, is actually the only
As we can say that back home, it's putting the cart before the horse.
Yeah.
An Olympic round match, shooting nothing but 10s.
Both archers just need to focus on what they're doing.
Grand Prix of Chinese Taipei last year.
So it's up for grabs right now. Tied at 4-all. The men's bronze medal match. Along with Naomi FOLKARD, I'm Carl ARKY. The crew from Hit the Roof bringing you live coverage
8 points
on Recurve Sunday, and it's wide right for Furukawa Takahuru. Back in the middle.
9.
For that stretch in the third and the fourth set. Furukawa Takahuru had been perfect. Now comes out with an 8 and a 9. And Chen Sin-fu with a chance to really take control of the match, but that shot goes way low, down into the 7 ring, and we're tied at 17, so it's still up for grabs.
10 dead center.
It's put the pressure on.
Definitely has put the pressure on. The match riding on this shot right here for Chen Sin-fu.
10 for a shooter.
Needs the 10. Got the 10.
Yes. Shooter. First one this afternoon.
Now he can exhale. So they split the points. And it goes to 5-5.
Each archer will shoot a single arrow. If the score's tied, then the archer with the arrow closest to the center will be the winner of the shoot-off.
So now we go to the shoot-off. After 5 sets, what a big shot by Chen Sin-fu of Taipei to force the shoot-off.
Shoot-off is confirmed by the line judge.
And they'll change the targets as quickly as they possibly can, make sure they have a clean target face. You've been in this situation before, Naomi. What's going through their minds?
This moment now seems like forever when they're waiting to shoot that last arrow. They're just gonna, their coach is gonna be keeping them strong, maybe talking about something completely irrelevant. Like I'd get my coach to talk about cats, because I like cats. Just take their mind off the situation at hand.
I was gonna ask, think about anything else besides what you're going to have to do when you step up to the line.
Yeah, just help them relax, and then when they get on the line, they're going to focus on shooting a great shot.
So it's all about their mental state, getting as relaxed as they possibly can be for the shot that will determine the outcome of this men's bronze medal match. Chen Sin-fu won the first 2 sets, went up 4-0. Furukawa Takahuru won the next 2 sets, came back to tie it up at 4-all. They split the 5th set. So they're tied at 5 and headed for the 1-arrow shoot-off.
All right, here it comes. It's the
No day at the beach for these two. Hard work, pressure, tension, it's all here. Would you rather shoot first?
Yeah, probably. Then you don't know what you've got to beat.
9.
Now Chen Sin-fu knows what he has to beat.
Yeah. But he knows he can do it. If the first archer shoots a really good 10, then it's going to be tough.
Fu. Ooh, a 9, and it appears to be further away from the center. And Furukawa Takahuru apparently has won this match. I don't think there's any question his shot was closer.
Yeah. It's great shooting that we've seen today.
Both shoot 9s, but the Japanese archer's 9 was better than Chen Sin-fu. So a great comeback by Furukawa Takahuru of Japan as he picks up the bronze medal. In his 3rd appearance of the day, earlier in the day in the mixed team competition, he had missed out on a bronze medal in mixed team, and in the men's team competition this morning, he did pick up a bronze medal. So that's a pair of bronze medals for the Japanese archer, whose team this morning beat Malaysia 6-2, and this afternoon, on his own, taking on Chen Sin-fu, he knocks him off by the score of 6-5 in the shoot-off. So a little bit of drama here, but it works out for the Japanese team. And Furukawa will pick up 18 points as the result of that victory in the men's bronze medal match, which will put him into the picture in the World Cup standings. In fact, those 18 points should put him into the top 8 or top 7 right now when all is said and done. So he may be a contender for the World Cup final in Lausanne come September. Back to the action now as we get set for the men's gold medal match. Our final match of the day, our final match of the weekend here in Antalya. And in this gold medal match, it will be Germany's Florian Kalund, seeded 5th after the ranking rounds. Heading out for the gold medal match, Kalund, a 7-3 winner over German teammate Carlos Schmitz in the quarterfinal round, then won a deciding 5th set against Chen Sin Fu to take their semifinal match 6-4. Along the way, he also knocked out Brady Ellison in the 1/16th round by a score of 6-2. So it's been a good week's work for Florian Kalund, 21 years old, ranked 78th in the world, and facing Kubon Chan for the first time ever. Kubon Chan of Korea, seeded 2nd after the ranking rounds. He had a tough work week as well. In the quarterfinals, he breezed by Brazil's Marcos Vinicius de Almeida 6-2. In the semis, though, fought off Furukawa Takahuru, winning the deciding set by just 1 point. So he earned his way right here as you get a good look at the 21-year-old who is ranked 60th in the world, 17th in the World Cup rankings. And in match play so far this year, 5-1. His best result individually, a 9th place finish last month in Medellin, stage 2. So all eyes and the cameras trained on the two archers out on the shooting line right now in our final match of the day and the weekend. Kalund will be on target number 1. Kubon Chan will be on target number 2. The other gold medalist so far this year on the campaign in Shanghai was Kikuchi Hideki of Japan, who won the gold medal by beating Pierre Plion of France. And in Medellin, it was Lee Sung-yeon of Korea, a straight set winner over Oh Jin Yek. Now we have the other Korean, Kubon Chan, starting the match off with a 9.
9.
And a 9 for Florian Kalund.
9.
밑으로 9.5. 9.5. 괜찮아, 괜찮아. 침착하게.
10.
Sehr schön. Weiter so. 자신 있게.
So the German archer with a slight advantage
10.
as Kubon Chan puts it in the middle of the target.
변화가 살짝 올라오는 것 같은데.
So a 9 will tie it and split the points. A 10 will give the set to Florian Kalund. But it's a 9. They tie up at 28 all, and we're going to be tied at 1 all.
And we'll go back to the original shooting order with Mr. Ku of Korea shooting first when we resume after
Florian Kalund, as we said, 21 years old, was 33rd last month individually in Medellin at stage 2, finished 9th in Shanghai. In 2013, a year ago, finished 33rd here in Antalya and was 33rd at stage 4 in Poland, going from 33rd a year ago to the gold medal match. It's a nice leap forward.
It's quite a jump.
Yeah.
I think he'll be enjoying himself here. He might be a little bit unsure of himself being his first finals, but he looks pretty comfortable.
I was going to ask you about that, Naomi. Can you actually, while you're out there, enjoy the moment?
I think it goes so fast that it's just so focused that you don't really get time to enjoy it.
9.
뒤로, 뒤로, 뒤로.
Have to be
뒤로
focused.
9.5. 괜찮아.
10.
Sehr schön.
Florian certainly is.
반드시 서.
Kubon Chan
9.
살짝 놓쳐서 살짝.
picked up a team gold medal in Medellin. And this morning, Kubon Chan picked up a men's team gold medal here as his teammates, Ozhenyek and Kim Woo-jin, helped him defeat the Russian Federation 6-0.
8.
7시.
Now the 8 puts him in a precarious position.
Yeah, it's looking strong now.
집중해야 돼.
Germany.
10-10-10.
30. It's great.
3-10 across the board for Florian Kalun.
Will shoot first when we resume.
So he picks up the 2 points and leads by 2, 3-1. Now the score in the match. I've got to imagine one of the toughest things is playing the waiting game. He's had to wait all day.
Yeah, it's a long time. You know,
You
you're
have
probably
to
going to
manage
wait.
the day, don't you?
Yeah, he probably woke up a little bit early.
Yeah, I don't imagine he overslept or slept in.
Yeah. So he's got all day to think about it. It's tough.
Which brings up another question. When you know you're going to be in a big medal match the next day, do you sleep much the night before?
Probably not.
How about you?
For me, sometimes. I've been in quite a few finals, like with teammates.
자신 있게 가자, 자신 있게.
But even then, I still wake up in the middle of the night with butterflies.
자, 반드시
Wake up
세우고 자신
early.
있게 가.
It's good to have the nerves, good to have the jitters. You just have to be able to
Yeah.
control them. Guban Chan
조금 처진다.
with a 9 to start off this set. Third set of the match. Guban Chan down 3-1.
9.
Kalun
Schön drauf
with 3
bleiben.
straight 10s in that second set. Starts off with a 9 here in the third set.
와!
So a 10 for Ku.
10시다. 10시.
Oh, he's looking a little bit nervous now.
9.
자, 화이팅. 어조준도 자신 있게
Falls
하고.
behind by 1 with 1 shot to go in the set.
10.
Ooh, the way he released it, I thought that was going to drift on him.
Well, yeah.
And
That
an
one
8.
definitely drifts on Kalun, who surrenders the set to Guban Chan.
And we'll go back to the original shooting order with Mr. Ku.
So,
Resume.
just like that, the 2-point lead is gone. We're all tied up again,
This is
now with
gold
3-all.
medal final. We are on the beach in Antalya. Let's hear it
29
for our
points for
hosts here in
Guban Chan as he
Turkey.
fired up a
Thank
couple
you.
of 10s with those last 2 shots. And there's your score as of the moment after 3 sets. 9 arrows tied up, 3 apiece.
찬수가. 찬수가.
Both
As the
archers.
gentle breezes continue to blow. I'm sorry.
I was going to say, both archers look incredibly relaxed. They're smiling. It's going to only help their archery.
자, 반드시.
9.
9.8.
I do think the wind is
일곱 시,
getting
여덟 시.
a little bit stronger now.
10.
It's late afternoon in Antalya.
자, 자신 있게 하면 돼.
9.
밑으로. 밑으로. 좀 소극적이야. 조금
So
더
a pair of
착하게.
9s for Guban Chan. Opportunity presents itself to the German archer, and Florian Kalund does take advantage.
좀 더 괜찮아. 편하겠어.
Moves ahead by 1,
9.
and now he really has an
정확하게
advantage.
쏘려고 하면 자꾸 흔들리기 때문에 정확하게 못 쏴지잖아. 네가 자신이 없어. 자신 있게 쏴야 돼.
Can take a 5-3 lead. Oh,
You look very nervous on that. Shaky.
So we have a draw at 4-all.
wow. So Florian Kalund with an opportunity to take the set instead.
In the next set, we have
Has his shot drift on him, and they'll end up splitting the set, splitting the points, and it goes to 4-4.
We'll have a shoot-off.
침착해야 돼. 호랑이한테 잡혀가도 억울하대.
So a real battle going on in the gold medal match. Florian Kalund also almost reached the bronze medal match at the Indoor Championship in Nîmes back in February. He lost 6-5 in the quarterfinals in France to Australia's Taylor Worth. So he's been in big battles before. He's in a big one right now with Kubon Chan. Trying to block out all the distractions, all the pressure. Cameras moving around. Kubon Chan shooting first. Low and to the left.
9.
Just on the line.
Wow. 10 points.
Big shot in this situation. Puts the pressure on Florian Kalund, who responds.
Both archers have adjusted because they started off left, I imagine, probably because of the wind, and they've adjusted well.
9.
Doors open. A 10 would give Florian Kalund a gold medal, but it's a 9.
Another shoot-off, is it?
So we will have back-to-back shoot-offs here in the men's bronze and gold medal matches. Furukawa Takahuru able to win the shoot-off in the bronze medal match. And now it comes down to one more arrow to decide who gets gold and who gets silver. So some great matches here this afternoon. Going right down to the wire. Again, 25 points at stake. World Cup points that go to the winner, 21 points to the silver medalist. And of course, there is a check involved as well. There is that to be said, too.
They won't be thinking of that right now.
Nope.
Germany have done well this World Cup. Yeah, they've had 2 individual medals so far in the women, and now they've got 1 in the men. It's excellent for them.
9.
I think Florian could beat that.
It's in his hands.
Strong.
No. There it is. There it is. So Germany gets the gold. Florian Kalund coming out and picking up the gold medal in a shoot-off with Kubon Chan. Tremendous match. Great battle back and forth. And in the end, it is the German, Florian Kalund, who comes away with the win and the gold medal. He takes it 6-5 in the shoot-off. No doubt about it, as Kubon Chan shot a 9 and Florian Kalund shoots a 10. And he looks like he's been here before.
He does. He looks like he belongs on this stage.
He doesn't look surprised. He's looking around saying, why is everybody else surprised? I knew I could do it. So there it is, your final score in the tiebreaker. A 10 for Florian Kalund and a 9 for Kubon Chan. And these two who battled neck and neck after the first 2 sets. Kalund went up 3-1 after the second set, but Kubon Chan came back, won the 3rd set, tied it up at 3-all. They split the 4th set, they split the 5th set, and forced the shoot-off. And Kalund was up to the challenge as he comes through with the 10 and wins the gold medal. So obviously the highlight of his career right now here on the beach in Antalya, Turkey, Konyaaltı Beach. A fixture on the Archery World Cup Tour, and once again, the local organizing committee doing an outstanding job of staging this tournament and hosting several hundred archers for the last week. We've had outstanding weather, although a little hot, a little breezy, right?
It's a little bit too hot for me, to be honest. Yeah. It's barely gone over 20 degrees at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 30-something
for you Brits, it's a little tough, isn't it? Yeah. But you held up well.
Yeah, you get used to it.
Bear up well under the heat. And the heat was on here today, certainly, especially in those men's matches, both of which went to shoot-offs. Both of them decided by the final score of 6-5. In this absolutely beautiful picture postcard setting on a Bluebird day in Antalya. The birthday, by the way, of Dr. Professor Erdner, the president of World Archery. We congratulate him and wish him a happy birthday. And so much of what we are seeing now in the sport of archery has happened under his leadership. Archery, one of the core sports in the eyes of the IOC. And one of the most popular Olympic sports, as proven by the television ratings each and every Olympiad.
Definitely. People find archery fascinating, I think. And since our new president has come in, with the presentation of our finals and our World Cup, it's just changed massively.
It's grown the sport, I think, don't you, Naomi?
I do. There's a lot more awareness of it in countries, you know, general public who don't do archery. They're more aware of the archery.
So it gets more people involved, and then the people involved, it prepares them by creating this World Cup tour, which puts people in a position where they come, they compete, and they can also get into this kind of a setting and this kind of a venue. When you get to the Olympics, say in Rio, you've already competed on a big stage already.
Yeah, definitely. It's ideal for these archers who have won medals. They're going to be so confident, and they're going to take that with them on their journey to Rio or Tokyo or
and beyond.
Even after that. Yeah.
After that, yeah. No easy task setting up a venue like this on a beach in Antalya, Turkey, but Juan Carlos Olgado and his crew do a tremendous job from World Archery, creating these venues in these iconic locations, and we're able to bring them to you around the world, wherever you might be watching at home. And once again, we want to wish all the fathers out there a happy Father's Day, if you are celebrating that day in your particular country. We'll soon have some archers celebrating here on the podium in Antalya. Now, once again, the men's World Cup rankings at the start of this week. Lee Sung-yun and Kikuchi Hideki were on top of the rankings with 25 points, each of whom had won a stage. Kikuchi Hideki had won stage 1 in Shanghai, and Lee Sung-yun of Korea won stage 2 in Medellin. Now you have Florian Kalund in the picture with 25 points. He's certainly in the running for Lausanne and the World Cup final come September. And with 18 points, or 21 points, excuse me.
Yeah, the big World Cup points are spread between a lot of people, so
yeah.
It's going to be all down to the next one in Poland.
Yes, in Wrocław, come in up on, not next month, but in August. We'll be heading for Poland for the 4th and final regular stage on the World Cup circuit. And that will determine who gets into the World Cup finals. Spots for only 7. The host nation always gets the last final spot, the 8th spot, as a wild card. So a lot of folks maybe thinking about buying a plane ticket for Poland and heading out there. And
I imagine everybody in the top 20 will be going
be there competing, yeah. Kim Woo-jin, not a shoe-in for the World Cup final. He had 18 points coming here to Turkey. Rick van der Ven with 18. Marcus Vinicius D'Almeida with 18. Crispin Duenas of Canada, 17 points. Taylor Worth, 15 points. He's not out of the picture by any stretch of the imagination. Neither is Juan Rene Serrano of Mexico or Jake Kaminsky of the United States. And Florian Kalund, 16th. Had only 5 World Cup points coming to Antalya, Turkey. Now should be on top of the rankings as he picks up 25 more and has 30 points overall.
Yeah, he'll be on top. He'll be really happy with that, really pleased. And that would probably secure the World Cup final.
You would think so.
Yeah.
It's amazing how quickly you can rise in the world. He caught the elevator and went to the top. So that's the significance of the victory today for Florian Kalun. Now the presentation of the medals in the mixed team matches.
Lee Tuk-young.
In that mixed team bronze medal match, it was Korea defeating Japan. Lee Tuk-young and Kim Woo-jin accepting the bronze medal. Kim Woo-jin, 2 medals on the day. And 2 medals for Lee Tuk-young. And a big smile on the victory sign.
Silver medal, India.
India very proud of their performance here today, picking up the silver medal in the mixed team. They went up against China, fell behind 4-2 and wound up dropping a 5-3 decision. So India, Bombaila Devi Laishram, along with Jayanta Talukdar, accepting their silver medal and the trophy.
Gold medalist.
And of course the gold medal. It's been a good gold medal day for China. Hong Yuting and Hong Gong teaming up. Hong Gong had shot a 7 right before Fong Yuting was able to come up with a 10 that clinched the victory and take the pressure off her teammate, who may be one of the most relieved men out here right now. Although he shot really well for most of that match.
Yeah, he put in a lot of 10s before that 7.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
I think he earned his keep, didn't he?
I think so. Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem of the People's Republic of China.
And now the national anthem for the People's Republic of China.
Please congratulate our athletes. Next up will be our victory ceremony.
One more look at our winners in the mixed team competition. So congratulations to all of them on their performance here today. And it has been a good day for particularly the Chinese women.
They've done
Phenomenally.
That's the
I think
word.
that's, yeah.
Yeah, they've won many medals.
Easy for you to say, yeah.
Yeah.
Won the gold medal in the women's team competition this morning, 5-4 over Korea. Went to a shoot-off there and they got the victory, and then Fong Yuting comes back. She picks up a gold medal in mixed team competition as well. Cheng Ming, a silver medal. We'll see her in just a moment out here on the podium. So China has done very, very well here in Antalya today. Reminiscent of last year.
Ladies and gentlemen, victory ceremony for the Recurve women's individual event.
So now the presentation of the medals to the victors in women's competition. A long walk, but a walk they don't mind making.
medals will be presented by Professor Dr. Erdner, International Olympic Committee Executive
Dr.
Board
Erdner, President of the World Archery Federation and a member of the International Olympic Committee.
President of the Turkish Archery Federation. Bronze medal winner, representing Japan, Ren.
Handing out the awards to Hayakawa Ren, bronze medalist. Took her 3 tries today. She was in the women's bronze medal team match. Her team falling to Russia 6-0. Then in the mixed team bronze medal match, her team lost to Korea 6-2, so she took matters into her own hands. Went out there in the women's bronze medal match, faced Shu Hyun-chung of Korea, and came away with a 6-2 win. Then in the gold medal match, Cheng Ming of China facing off against Chang Hai-jin of Korea. Cheng Ming falling behind 4-0 in the match. Finally got a split in the 3rd set. Split the 4th set, but finally fell by the count of 6-2.
Gold medalist representing the Republic of Korea,
losing to Chang Hai-jin. Chang Hai-jin, the 6-2 win in the gold medal match. Receiving the gold medal. And receives 25 points. So Chang Hai-jin now also in the hunt for the World Cup final in September in Lausanne.
National anthem of the Republic of Korea. Ladies and gentlemen, please congratulate our athletes.
Chang Hai-jin. Here,
on the
in
podium.
This moment on the podium,
yeah,
you just can't have fun. Good to see it. Hayakawa Ren having a good time with Chang Hai-jin, who standing a little bit taller with that big check and that gold medal around her neck. The 3 very talented ladies, very talented archers, and we congratulate all 3 of them on their performance today. By the way, not to be overlooked, Zhu Hanjiang did not win the bronze medal, but she did pick up 15 more World Cup points. She had 15 at the start of this day, so she now has 30, and she jumps into the top spot along with Elena Richter of Germany.
Ah, yeah, she's in a strong position as well. She's probably locked into the final. Maybe.
Yeah, I would think so.
Yeah.
After picking up 15 more points here today. So I know she wanted the medal, but she also, by virtue of getting to the bronze medal match, assured herself of picking up some important points.
Ceremony for the Recurve men's individual event.
So it was not exactly a totally lost day. Where's Zhu Hyun-chung? As we get set now for the presentation of the medals to the gentlemen who competed and competed very well and very hard out here on the beach with the sun setting in the background. 2 outstanding matches.
Both down to the shoot-off. Very exciting.
The suspense, the drama, all there for these 3 archers, as well as Chen Sin-fu, who fought hard, came up just a little bit short in the bronze medal match.
bronze medal winner.
The bronze medal going to Furukawa Takahuru of Japan. And he did it the hard way, Naomi. Came from 4 down to come back and win it 6-5 in the shoot-off.
He did. He finished very strong though. A couple of 30s. That's what you need.
That always impresses me when I see somebody come back after falling behind by that much. It tells me something about them and their mental toughness.
Grit and determination, yeah.
Kept shooting, got himself back into the match. Won the 3rd set to make it 4-2.
Silver medalist.
Then split the next set to make it 4-4. Split the next set, it was 5-5, and then Furukawa Takahuru wins the shoot-off and the match 6-5. Of course, the men's gold medal match just as good. Started off with Kuban Chan splitting the first set with Florian Kalund. Kalund took the next set to go up 3-1. Then Kuban Chan won the 3rd set to tie it at 3-all. The next set was split. We were tied at 4. The next set split again. We were tied at 5. And Florian Kalund came up with the shot closer to the center and wins the shoot-off 6-5. And obviously the biggest victory of his career, only 21 years old, still a long ways to go, I'm sure. But he has certainly put himself on the map as he picks up the check and the gold medal. Florian,
ladies and gentlemen,
your gold medalist here at stage 3 in Antalya.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a warm round of applause to our athletes.
Florian Kalund doing Deutschland proud as he picks up the gold medal here in Antalya at stage 3. Medal. For Furukawa Takahuru, who came up short in the mixed team bronze medal match, but did win a men's bronze medal this morning. So that's a pair of bronze medals for Furukawa Takahuru. Good day for him and his teammate Hayakawa Ren. High fives all around for the victors. As now we get set, I believe, for the presentation of the Longines Prize for Precision, which this year has been going to a different division with each stage.
Ladies and gentlemen,
we saw Aida Roman of Mexico honored in Shanghai.
Antalya stage.
And here in Antalya, they honor the most accurate recurve male archer, and that happens to be Furukawa Takahuru, who wins the Longines prize for precision. I believe 60 10s that were shot this week.
That's a lot. That's taking into account his qualification rounds and his head-to-heads.
The winner of the men's Recurve Precision Prize for the Antalya stage.
He had 60 before the bronze medal match.
Oh, so there could be more.
He was tied with Kubon Chan. They both had 60 during the week, but a few more 10s, I believe, in that bronze medal match, and there's a big smile.
He's very happy. Enjoying his moment.
It goes to the archer who shoots the most 10s during the week of competition, and that turns out to be, at least in the men's recurve division, Furukawa Takahuru. And a big thumbs up to go along with that beautiful Longines watch. Longines, one of our many great sponsors that we would like to thank for helping us out here in Antalya, Turkey, making this event possible, making our coverage possible as well.
We'd like to thank our World Archery International judges, our Turkish national judges, the athletes who have made their way from around the world.
So a long week has come to an end here in Antalya, here on the beach. Your plans coming up, Naomi, what are your thoughts on what lies ahead for Naomi FOLKARD right now with the rest of the season?
I've got a training camp in Germany, beginning of July. There's quite a few countries going to that. So Denmark, Germany will be there, obviously. Turkey, Holland, I think they're going to be there. And then we've got the European shortly after that, so European Championships, and then that's going to be the main goal of the year. And then I'll be going to Poland as well.
So we will see you in Wrocław then?
Yep.
And hopefully we'll see you out on the field of play.
I hope so.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, as much as we have enjoyed having you here this afternoon,
Thank you.
here on our coverage. The archers start to filter back out onto the field, capture some final shots and some final memories. Hopefully you'll be back out there in Wrocław as well, which is a great setting, by the way. Looking forward to getting back to Poland for stage 4, which will tell the tale, and we'll find out who is going to go to the World Cup final by virtue of who shows up in Poland and does well. Well, it's been a great week here in Antalya. Our thanks to our great sponsors, Fila, Kia, Sport Toto, Longines, Turkish Airlines, Hoyt Bose, and Easton Arrows, making this all possible. We congratulate all who came, all who medaled, and to all who competed. We look forward to seeing what happens in August at stage 4, coming up in a little over a month in Poland. Till now, on behalf of our entire crew, Hit the Roof, doing a great job here in Antalya, Turkey, for my partner Naomi FOLKARD, and for everybody from World Archery Federation, I'm Carl ARKY saying thanks for your time. This time, till next time. Goodbye from Konyaaltı Beach, Antalya, Turkey, Stage 3 of the 2014 Archery World Cup Tour.
List Think less but see it grow. Like a ride, oh. Not easily offended. Not hard to let it go. From a mess to the masses. A list of many, think less but see it grow. Like a ride, oh. Not easily offended. Not hard to let it go. From a mess to the masses. Follow misguided.
I learn respect. I learn effort. I learn responsibility.
It's time to give a bit of your time to others.
Elegance is an attitude. Longines.
Archery. Power and precision. Passion and perseverance. Dedication and devotion. Intensity and integrity. Archery, the ultimate sporting challenge.
Tom, you were right. This really is the new Kia Sportage.
The new Kia Sportage. Trust your eyes.
Think less but see it grow. Like a ride, oh. Not easily offended. Not hard to let it go. From a mess to the masses. A list of many, think less but see it grow. Like a ride, oh. Not easily offended.
respect.